This meeting is being recorded.
Yes.
Yay.
It's Happy Health Habits Happy Hour, a Saturday early morning without alcoholic beverages, but we are moving and grooving.
Yes.
Move it or lose it, right, Betty?
Yes, we are. Yes,
And,
we
Good
are.
morning.
Good morning.
This is Sandy.
Well,
Can you just read?
Amy, I was going to say before when you were talking about Matt,
Yeah.
I remember Matt from Long Lake days. And when I saw him when I was in Iowa, I could not believe it was the same man. OMG. He just looks so good.
Yeah, you
Wow.
haven't seen him
I mean,
in
he
probably. You
He
haven't
looked
seen
good
him in a
back then,
dozen-
but yeah,
Yeah.
but now, wow.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah. Whatever he's doing, keep him doing it because he looks way younger and much more vibrant and just, I mean, his coloring and everything, it's like he's a whole different person.
Oh, that's
Wow.
good.
Mhm.
Wow. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, he is a whole different person inside and out. 14 years sober. We've got him doing, he eats every 2 to 3 hours. He knows portion control and sizing, portion sizing. He knows glycemic indexes. He knows how to control his blood sugar. He
Yeah.
does not ever engage in the life book or anything with the mind, has to do with a healthy mind. Of course, don't go to those dark spaces, but his now this new thing with the clothes, the color changes. It actually all started when we did the color changing and we redid all his colors, and then he had started working out of boredom, and then once he started to feel better about himself on the outside, then he really upped his game and started really taking it seriously and wanted to get more weights and has a real routine around it. Now he's OCD about that, like as if he needs one more thing to be OCD about, but now he's OCD about his lifting weights.
Yeah.
But I guess it's better than being addicted to something else, right? And now he won't not do his weights, and now he won't not take his aminos, and he's always looking at himself like a peacock in the mirror, like, It's so funny. You can see his self-esteem is just coming, like, because he's seeing himself.
Oh, you could see it. Yeah, you could see it was palpable. You could see it so clearly in him.
It's
Cool.
hysterical. It's really funny to watch his transition. Yeah. So what is your, Sandy, Betty said her win of the week, one bite, no be too tight. What's your win of the week, Sandy or Elaine? You didn't get to talk on Wednesday, Elaine.
Can you hear me? This
Yep.
is Sandy. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm so bummed I can't get the camera on because it's so beautiful out here. I'm kayaking. My win is I went to the fair on Thursday and I was very, very careful. Sharon, I messed up the sugar. I had 4 mini donuts, but that's all. And I came home and today I'm down 3 pounds, even though I went to the fair on Thursday.
Good for you. Good for you.
Awesome.
Wow, that's awesome.
I walked 6.5 miles. And on Monday, we're driving to Dallas for the twin convention that I go to every year. That's multiple births, not the Minnesota twin baseball. And it's going to be over 100 every day. I'm not looking forward to that, but
Wow.
I'm excited to go see my friends. So I hope to join you Wednesday, depending on where I am. I'll have access to at least my phone, which is not so wonderful because I can't get my picture on, but whatever. It's all good. But it's absolutely amazing out here. I'm just, it's so peaceful and calm when I'm just paddling away. I hear everything you're saying. And this was awesome. I set the alarm for 7. I got up at 10 to 8 because I didn't want to get out of bed. And I thought, okay, you're doing it. So I told Steve, get dressed for going to the lake. So here I am.
Good for you. Good for
That's
you.
so awesome.
But
That
I'm glad you did it because it's so beautiful out. So
So let's start over with my sugar days now because I had many donuts at the fair and I called a skip day.
call it a skip day. Yep.
So just call the skip day and I'll just keep going because I haven't had any sugar around it or since I started, except for that
Okay.
one.
So it didn't put you off on a bad path then, huh?
I did not. Like I said, we started, that was breakfast. We did not have another sweet thing all day. We had healthy food. Even with our coupon book, we had healthy food. And we bought We bought one ginger turmeric lemonade for $5.50 with our coupon book, and we nursed it all day by adding water to it. So we spent $5.50 on beverages and drank all day long.
Wow.
So I know. 550.
Good
Wow.
for you. That's huge at a fair. It is so much money. It's crazy.
Well, that's why we did it. We weren't going to pay $4 for a bottle of water every time we wanted to drink. I said, carry the cup. We're going to fill it. So we did.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. The fair, yeah. I mean, the food is ridiculous.
There's a dangerous place.
Yeah.
Well,
Have you,
plus there were 50 million people. It had the record attendance. It was awful. We got sick of it really fast, and then it started pouring for about 3 hours. So
Yeah.
did anybody? I had to pay $18 for my turkey drumstick. You guys, $18.
What?
For
Wow.
what?
well, that's the one. They were expensive.
Oh, everything is out of control.
It's fair if you are raising turkeys.
Oh, no.
It's out of control. I gave the money and I said, I can't believe I'm actually giving you this money, but I'm doing, I have to have my once a year turkey drumstick. So I took the hit.
Yeah.
but
Well,
took
then
the
my
hit.
daughter made
I ate
50
every single morsel. I was not going to miss out on any single morsel. So I ate the whole thing.
Did you gnaw on the bone? I hope you gnawed on the bone also.
I even gnawed on the bone for that price. Yes.
Can't imagine. So what's a pork chop on a stick if the drumstick is $18?
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
it's 15. Margot's been working at the fair with her daughter. You tell us how you navigate the fair, Margot.
I just go to her booth, I work with her, and then I come home. I don't even bother going around. It's
Yeah.
not,
Okay, ladies,
not
sorry,
worth
I
it.
had to go.
Bye,
Bye.
Roxy.
You have a nice day.
Yeah,
See
you
you
too.
Wednesday.
We'll send you the recording, girl.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Love you.
Bye. You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
She's so cute. I love those glasses. Can you believe those glasses?
Thank you.
I love them. I need you to send me a pair.
Okay.
So
Bye. Bye.
Elaine, are you able to talk? No. Sharon, I owed you wellness credits. I guess I thought they went through, but they didn't. So I'm putting them in your account.
Okay. Thanks. Yep, I got that gal. She's gonna take a box of the decadent brownies.
Because I needed to give you 20. You won one, and then your gal won
Oh.
one, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
So
Yeah.
so I'll go ahead and make sure you get 20 because because you got to give her that winning, right?
Yep.
So,
Yep, and I made arrangements for that already, so.
then she's gonna try some fuelings, huh?
Well, no, she's on the 5-in-1,
Oh,
and
okay.
but I found yeah. She loves the decadent brownies
Oh, yeah, I do
as
too.
well as the rest of us.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Who-
She said she does what did she say? Chocolate goo. So she puts them in the microwave for just 30 seconds and then eats them like goo. She
Yes.
said,
Okay.
I said, oh my
Yes.
gosh, that sounds even better.
Yeah, it's like making cookie dough.
Yeah, that does sound good.
I've even
So-
eaten it raw like a pudding.
Yes,
Yep,
I eat
it's
it
delicious.
like yeah, me too.
I just stir it up and eat it. And sometimes I freeze it, eat it like ice cream.
Yep.
Yeah, that way you've got 4 different meals. You're not eating the same thing. You're eating 4 different things
Yep.
out of one package. That's wonderful. That sounds good. That sounds really good.
Lots of different, like I hadn't thought about goo, but she said, oh boy, she's addicted to the goo. I'm like, well, it's a good goo.
Yeah, you got to share that with the addictive foods group. Chocolate goo.
Chocolate goo.
What other fueling hacks or lean greens have you guys had lately? I saw the ones going around in the chat group was pizza ramekins, individual pizzas in the ramekins. It was a lean and green recipe.
Say that again.
A pizza recipe. It was a lean and green one that was in the chat group.
Yeah. Oh, I've done that. The one with zucchini in the bottom.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. We like it a lot, especially when I go get my zucchini from the garden. And yep.
How do you make it?
What do you mean? My zucchini.
Put zucchini in the bottom of a personal dish, and then.
Well, I do the casserole, so it's the 4 serving one. So I got this little shredder from Pampered Chef that just shreds he makes the zucchini noodles, kind of shreds it real fine. So yeah, you just stick them in the bottom. Your other stuff on top. I follow the recipe. It's good.
Oh, it's super simple.
Yeah, very simple.
It's like zucchini on the bottom, ground beef, and then
Tomatoes. I think it's tomatoes. I think there's some onion. I don't know. I'm not sure now.
tomato
I'm
sauce.
using it with a sausage zucchini boat that I make, filled with like sausage and tomato and cheese on top. So they're very similar.
Sausage.
But yeah, it's a sausage zucchini boat. You pull out slice your zucchini in half and pull out the middle seeds, and then, I mean, you could do the same thing with the instead of the zucchini noodles, you could use the same recipe, really. Just put it in a boat instead.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Fill the boat with your fill the boat. Sandy, fill the boat. Fill the boat with healthy choices.
I'm using
Zucchini boats are one of my favorite.
Yeah, they're
I'm
good.
using the old.
Yeah, they're good and they're easy.
What is?
The zucchini boat. It's so easy. I
yeah.
make them up ahead and just take them out of the refrigerator when I'm ready and cook them up for a little bit, and they're great.
I'm using these expired packets from Sandy, the chicken soup, and the chicken soups, and I'm putting them in the soft tofu. I split this package and I mix it up and add some more spices and let it sit in the fridge. And it's a great veggie dip. It's huge bulk. It's a wonderful veggie dip.
Oh, wow.
Sounds good.
I soak the flavors together.
I've never used tofu. So, and that'd be a protein then?
It's a great protein.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great protein. It's lots of bulk. It's really low, very lean. It's low fat.
Now I just bought some super firm tofu, but that would be more the softer tofu, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I think that's what she said.
So, Betty, yeah.
These are soft. This is a box of soft, so it's great for
Okay,
smoothies
yeah.
and dips. And then the firm you can saute stuff. Yeah, the firm is
Yeah.
like eating more like a sandwich, or you can grill it, or you could fry it or cube it or whatever. Yeah. It's a
Yeah,
great
yeah, because
resource.
that's what I was just going to do that
Mhm.
just to add a different protein into my meal.
Yeah,
But
different protein is always good, and then you can add different spices and stuff. You can make it taste like whatever you want it to taste like. So it's very versatile.
Yeah,
I put
if you want, does everybody here eat kohlrabi?
I do.
Oh, I love.
Yeah. Have you ever had kohlrabi with Parmesan cheese?
No.
No,
Oh my God. You take the kohlrabi, you clean it up and slice it in about 1/4 inch slices. Cut that in half and you mix up a little bit of oil and garlic and some pepper and some pink salt and coat the kohlrabi with it. Put it in the oven for about, maybe 20 minutes or 15 minutes at 350. Take it out, sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese on it, put it back in for a few minutes till the cheese browns. What a treat. Oh my gosh. It's so easy, so good. It's got loads of protein. Really, and very few calories, very few carbs.
Yummy.
Yeah, it's a great treat, like a chip or something like that. Really good.
Oh, yummy.
Good thing we're walking, huh?
And you,
Yeah.
did you say you slice?
Heron just flew over my head. Beautiful heron just flew over my head.
Oh,
Oh
Oh
wow.
my gosh.
Sandy, you must live pretty close to the lake.
About 5 minutes.
Okay.
My boat is on a rack at the lake. I rented a space.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good idea. That makes sense. So you're not having to go up and down and up, with
Yeah.
carting it around.
Or just loading it in the car every day. We did that for the first 8 years, and 3 years ago, I started renting the rack. It's worth every penny.
Yeah.
good.
That's a great idea.
But you have to enter a lottery. Luckily, I've won the lottery. Otherwise, I don't know what I'd do.
sure. To get a spot, you mean? To be,
Yeah.
So what's the best place in the can you lift that kayak on and off now with your or are you
I can, okay, when Steve was gone, I did it myself. I lifted it down, I got in it, I paddled around, I got back to the lake, to the dock, and tipped it sideways and got out and dragged it up and put it back on the rack 2 days in a row.
wow.
Good for you.
ah,
That's
But
awesome.
he's with me, I'm not doing that today. He's going to help me out and he's going to put it away for me. I only do it when I have to because now I know I can.
Well, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, but at least you know you can.
Yeah.
This is my exercise band, guys. I have a bunch of these different weights, different weights, and I put them on my legs. When I'm cooking, when I'm standing, I'll do my I do my squats, and then my legs. I put this around my legs, and then I do my side exercises, my low for my legs. Do you know what I mean?
yep,
That's a good idea.
While
it
I'm
is.
cooking, I can just stand here and like do my side leg things. And if I'm waiting for something, I'll do my squats.
You make
Use it
use
every-
of every minute.
Yeah.
I was gonna say every precious minute.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
called neat exercise. Neat and non-exercise activity. Any moment counts.
Yeah, it does.
I have to walk with Matt early because that's our walk and talk time. That's the only time I can get him to really open up. So that's our weekend ritual. So that's the time where we actually do our best connecting.
It's a good way to do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Be out in the environment, the fresh air.
Yep.
To
And
make it a date.
I guess there's a thing called walk therapy. It's a thing, like therapists actually do that. Walk therapy. you know, because people are open to talking more and they're in the environment is more conducive to them being, you know, open. It's amazing. I didn't know it was a thing,
I
but
can
it
see
works.
that instead of standing or sitting in front of somebody and
Yeah, it's easier. So September 2nd is this another Habits of Health challenge, right? So this is about keeping track of your habits during the day, right? It gives yourself 6 points for the 6 macro habits. So what are you guys going to focus on for the month? What macro habit needs the most attention right now?
Motion,
Motion?
motion. For me, it's motion, movement.
How about you, Betty?
I have made great strides in my sleeping and in motion, and so that I like. I want to continue that, but I'm going to have to think on this because where do I want to focus? I focus so much
Well,
on sleep and
you don't
and
have to change your focus, Betty. You could just like go another, 1%, 10% better on what you're doing. I mean, is there a
okay, that
way
would be good.
you
I,
want
I actually moved out of the chair to the hospital bed for my legs. And I've done this, that's 3 nights now. So I could just, and I've noticed an improvement in my legs. I've noticed an improvement.
Whoa.
Well,
So,
why don't you stay focused? Just a suggestion, but don't shift your focus, but maybe up your game 1% or 10% or on what you're
that,
already doing.
yeah, because that seems to be working. I've been in there 3 nights now. And I've been for years in my chair. For years I've slept in my chair. So but it's nice because now I'm in more like a bed setting with, I can get it dark in there, and I'm trying to do those things that they talk about in the sleep one.
Oh, okay. That's great. Don't shift your focus, girl. You keep working on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm getting more time into more. I think I got 4 hours in last night, so that's really good. Sleep, 4 hours sleeping. So
Betty, do you know your healing is going to hugely improve because sleep is where it all happens, girlfriend.
I know they say that, and it's just like, and why do I fight it so much? I feel like a 2-year-old, throwing a temper tantrum because I don't want to go to bed.
You know what I learned recently? It's a thing. It's actually called something, and I have the same disease. They call it revenge bedtime procrastination. Revenge bedtime. It's a demand avoidance response for feeling lack of control in your life, and your revenge is getting enough time, buying time back. Like people with busy schedules and things that are out of control in their lives, we unconsciously want to reclaim time and have time to ourselves like a kid. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know all this reading under the bed, under the covers, where you read your books and all that kind of stuff. Yes, nobody's going to tell me to go to bed.
Right?
I'm naughty. Sorry. I had 2 little brothers and they were perfect angels. I was not the angel of the family.
Oh, that's a surprise.
No, I was the naughty one.
Betty, with
Yeah.
your legs, do you elevate your legs during the day?
Yes, I do. I do. I do get, if I feel real tired, I go into, and just 10 minutes, 20 minutes. It really helps. It does. And I do that 2 or 3 times a day. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I noticed that because with the hospital bed, you can be laying down and they're up higher than your heart,
In your heart, right?
And so I've
It's
noticed,
amazing what a difference it makes, isn't it?
yeah, it's just a couple of little inches, but it did. I've noticed it in the last, and my ankles are smaller, much, I take my pumps off in the morning, and my ankles are smaller by using the bed than using the the chair. So yes. So
Did you ever check out that edema wear that I talked to you about? Those
no,
special
I haven't done.
compression socks?
Oh, the socks. Yes, I've got some socks here. Yes, yes. Those and
Okay.
those really nice. Those are real nice. And it's
Yeah.
because but once it gets colder, I'll wear them I've got some to wear during the day. And so then I'll start wearing them. But with it being hot, it's like my feet too hot, you know.
Yeah, but the nice thing is because they're open weave, they're not that solid like a
Yeah.
lot of compression socks are. So
Yeah.
it's easier to wear, but you can wear those I wear them 24/7.
Yeah, you can do that. I've been a barefoot kid my whole life. So with the summertime, I want to, walk in and outside, not outside, but on the deck.
Oh, you know what? Just cuff up the foot part. Cuff it up to your ankle.
Oh,
So
okay.
then you just got the sock from your ankle to your knee.
Oh, okay. I hadn't thought about. I'll see
Yeah.
if I can do that, if I can reach that part.
So
I
that
can-
you don't have
Yeah,
toes
that's
in them.
part of it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, try that. That way you can go barefoot and still have the benefit of the sock.
That's a good idea. I will try that. See if it's not too tight. So
Yeah. One of the great things about our Wellness Wednesdays and these walks and that is everybody getting to share what they've tried, what they've done, and if it can work for somebody else.
exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely. Keep learning from each other.
So Amy, the challenge were to focus on one of those other 6 macro habits.
Well, I mean, the challenge is daily checking off. Did you do something in the 6 habits, right? And then you have a tracker.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and then you have a tracker. Yeah, you have a tracker, and then you can enter. Then you enter to win, and there'll be prizes for entry. So it's tracking. Did you do something in all the areas? We're trying to get back to, hey, people, it's not about just losing weight. You're not going to master a lifestyle if you don't master the macros, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And so these are the habits that keep you healthy, and help you sustain. So yeah, so that's the focus. So, but I always like to just make sure that there is, for me, that there's at least one thing that I'm upping my game in. Because I mean, I have all the balls in the air for all intents and purposes. I have all the macro balls in the air, but some of them are weaker than others, right? Some of them are hard. Like my sleep ball has been on the floor lately.
Yeah.
So I need to pick up my sleep ball and get it back in the game. So I'm going to be focusing on that big time. My twilight ritual is off, and the aminos I want to add in too. So those are, but you see, I couldn't get the amino macro habit in because I couldn't get it consistent. So these are the challenges, Betty, where you want to pick one other thing. What's one little thing, you guys, that you can do better or more at? Look at your balls, which ones are on the floor or which ones could be stronger.
Yeah.
Well-
I put the amino in first thing in the morning, just before I eat that first fueling. I do that. So I have a cup of that, and I do that first.
Oh, good.
So I do that first. Otherwise, I go, the day passes and you don't get it in.
What can you do? What have you noticed with aminos? Or what can you do more with your workouts or your movement? What can you do more? Where can you push yourself with getting to sleep longer? How can you do better there?
Is that a general question or?
Yeah, for you.
For me, what can I do? I make sure I get on this, and I'm starting to do weights for arms, for flab,
Oh,
So I need to add this in to make it consistent. That would be a good thing I could add in.
Okay, there you go. That's what you can focus on then for September. Sharon, what are you
Okay.
gonna focus on? What are you gonna do? I know you're already inviting all your people.
Well, sleep, sleep,
Sleep?
sleep. I kind of put myself in a victim role by thinking that I need to get this done before I go to bed. I'm not on technology, but got all this other stuff that I think I need to get done before I go to bed. It's like, it'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah, right. I do the same thing.
It'll be there tomorrow.
It waits. It waits.
So, but no, I think the challenge, I love it that it's focusing on the 6 macro habits because could get people back into the life book, you know, using the life book, reading those
Yes.
chapters that are related to the 6 macro habits,
Yeah.
you know, more specifically and can pick up some things from that because I know several people that have the life book that are maybe were on the plan years ago, but they never got into their life book.
Yeah,
I can get them, interested in the challenge, and get them back into the life book
That
because there's so much,
great.
so much resources in the books that,
I love those books. I love those books. I'm always back and forth through them. Yes.
We've missed our Kathy with her little updates, and she's out of town again. So yeah, I love it for that reason too, Sharon. So what's your go to bed time? You and I gotta hold each other accountable specifically for a bright line. He talks about a bright line.
and that's the time, refresh my memory.
The bright
Okay.
line is like the yellow light, and then you have a red light where you don't pass go, and
Oh.
for your nighttime routine. It's in the book.
Okay. I just didn't remember the
I
blue line.
go through my yellow and red lights all the time at night, and it's just not okay.
Yeah. No, well, I've been trying to focus at 8:30 being off technology and, with it being so summer and being outside and, it's something I leave to the last. And so like, it's because my alarm goes off at 8:30. Like, okay, set it down if, if I'm on it, or texting or anything like that or calling. But with summer just has been more challenging. People seem to be more active, later in the day. And so, but I need to be in bed by 9:30 because I'm up, to get 8 hours of sleep.
I need to leave the meeting
So
for a couple minutes and come back. I can't get Steve to help me out of the boat. I gotta call him.
So those are 2 things I, want to focus on in the sleep area, continue to get it down better.
Okay.
And I think that, there'll be less noise upstairs.
Yes. Amen, sister. Amen.
Less noise upstairs.
Less noise upstairs. You got it, girl. That is for sure. So, what time will you, now that it's summer, the kids and all that, what time will you have your bright line? Or Margot, what are you going to work on during the challenge? You said movement.
mine is going to be movement and hydration.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yep, I need to drink more water and get more movement going. But I would say, ladies, we've done an amazing job because this little half-hour walk and talk has turned into almost an hour.
Yep.
And I'm sitting here pedaling away thinking, this is so easy. I normally do it like 15 or 20 minutes. And An hour is nothing.
So this is a great time, like Sharon brought up, to invite friends because, just ask them, what habits are you sucking at? And how can, we're gonna hold hands and, hold each other accountable this month. You want to join us? It's an easy way to do that
Yeah,
Yeah.
because everybody has one. And Betty, I know you've got doctors and you've got people in your life too that might be interested, right?
You know what? They've changed. All my doctors moved. And so in the last couple of months, I have a brand new doctor, a brand new eye doctor. And so I'm going to go meet her. But that's interesting. Yes, that is interesting. I wanted to comment. The one thing, usually to get 10 minutes on this thing, it's like, oh, I'm watching the clock. And I just put in a little over 24 minutes on my shoulder thing. So thank you. Thank you all for helping me.
So what can you do to make it easier to do it longer? Can you watch a recording of one of our meetings, or can you, you know what I'm saying? Is there
Yeah.
something you can do to make it
Yes. The thing is it's out here where it's at is where if Gene's with the TV on. If he's not with the TV on, I can do that. And that does work. I have got that down too, that instead of eating, do a viewing. That's one of my little things I say. And and that works sometimes. I have to put it on my, I'm going to write it down in front of my plate there so that I see that. But that's a good idea that I could do that and be focused and stay on it longer.
yeah. Simple reminders make all the difference.
Yeah, and see if I can get it on with the earphones so that I'm not irritating him, because he needs to hear it. But if he's on the TV and stuff, yeah, it's just you have to balance. And but I can do it. It's not like I can't do it. I will find a way. I can find a way. So
Yes, you can. If
Yeah.
anybody can, Betty, you can.
yeah, I know I can. I do.
Come up with another little saying.
Yeah,
I love them.
I know. They help me. They help me. So Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to drop off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Margot. Okay, bye, Sharon. It's good to have
Yep.
you. Good to see you.
Okay, take care. Bye.
Have a
Yeah.
great day.
yes.
Bye, Sharon.
Two.
Keep leading the masses, girlfriend. Bye, hon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Get out of here.
Margot, there's a gal up in Minnesota that's wants to sell some of her fuelings. I don't know. She's in Rogers. No, Ramsey. I don't know. It's far away from you, but I didn't know if you wanted any there. Or Betty, anybody
Oh.
up there.
Yeah. I just call them up every month and order. I
Yeah.
just put in my order and that's what I do.
Yeah.
I haven't wasted a penny on everything that I've ordered from them. I eat. So,
Yes.
and what I go every week, you waste half of it.
I'm planning my fuelings right now for the Labor Day weekend because I need to make an order and I'm going to be short this week. So I'm sitting here planning with my fuelings because I love to take them traveling. And I'm like, I'm going to do this by half a day. And so I'm making my Labor Day plan.
I know that's what I do. I plan ahead and then I put in my order and I don't run out and I've never had to miss a fueling because I wasn't prepared or didn't have it. I've always had it,
Betty, that's so great. That is so great.
So it's there, and then I always have. If you go somewhere, always take a bar and a bag of crunchies because.
And I'm so proud of you for being so prepared. Isn't it so stinking easy? Crazy.
It is, and when it was so easy to cheat before, since a year ago June, I haven't had to cheat. If I cheated, it was because I was just being plain naughty. But
being plain rebellious, right?
Yes, yeah, and I have it because I have too many better choices. There's just it's the quality of life is just different. I mean, it's everything. It isn't just 3 pounds. It's it's the sleep. It's the not procrastinating. It's the motivation.
Yeah,
It's
right.
the fellowship. I get it
Yeah.
every step, and I really appreciate it. I love it, and I don't want to. Even the stint in the hospital. When I've come out of hospitals before, and this time, what a difference! Didn't I
Wow.
didn't gain it? Did I gain any weight? No, I have not gained any. Has it been a struggle? Yes, because I want it, but it's coming back under control because you keep doing what works, and I keep going back and reading and doing it. So
Yep.
yeah,
This just works, doesn't it?
yes, it does. And if you're having trouble in here, well, what are you doing good in? And what was it? The one guy? He said, "What you do well, go back and make sure you do that. What you do poorly in, try to do better than that, but what you do well, make it excellent because then
Yes.
you're always a winner." And I thought, wow, I never thought of that. So you're always doing 15 things that you're poor in to try and make them better. Why not work on what you do well and make it great? So that
Yes.
helped.
Yes, absolutely, right?
So those are some of your inspirational people that, yes, I like to go back and listen to them and read the books, and some of the bus book. I go back and look at that every so often, and
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
so
Mm-hmm.
anyways,
I'm
well,
Betty. It's nuts.
Well, ladies, I'm gonna have to say goodbye. I've got some things I have to do before the next one at 10, so
All
oh,
right.
oh, she's got you scheduled for 10. Good for you, Margot.
Margot, the 10 o'clock, that
yeah.
is JC's group, and that is not the challenge that David and our Optimal Life group will have.
Oh, so I don't have to worry about that one.
No, you can go for inspiration, and Dr. A will be on, and it'll be great and inspiring. But they're running their own challenge called Atomic Habits, and ours is the Habits of Health in the Optimal Life group.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you want to participate, I mean, I don't even know if you never register for the challenges, but if you want to promote them, just promote the ones that we're doing, because then I can support them in the Optimal Life group if you have anyone who's interested.
Okay,
But
so the one today I don't need to worry about.
no, it'll be inspiring, and Dr. A will be there, but it's a different challenge. And I went back to look at it, and I told David, and I asked him, I said, because I had seen it before, but I knew it was a different team, and I knew it was going to be overlapping with what we're doing. So that's why I didn't look too hard at it. But for sure, put it on. There's nothing wrong to listen to the inspiration, like JC's, stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. Whatever, keeps your fire going, girl.
Yeah.
And then just take the links that I sent you, and you can use those from your email to invite people to our challenge, and I'll support them
Okay.
in it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to know. That clears up some time for some other things. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. Good. Well, and I texted David last night. I'm like, I got an email about this, and then we got another email today saying, oh, sorry, we didn't mean, some of you got this email and you shouldn't have. So they apologized and sent out an apology email.
Okay. Well, I will, and Amy, I will get to you as soon as I talk to Terry.
Yes, the Beamer that's on sale.
Yeah. She said it's in pristine condition, and so I figure I'll talk to her, and if I think it's worthwhile, I'll connect the two of you directly.
Oh, absolutely. And I told my mom about you talking to her about Beamer. So I will have you guys is there a time where you want to connect with her that works for you that I can tell her, or do you guys want to just text each other?
Yeah, I think it's best if she just texts me and let me know some times that are good for her. Because
Okay,
right now my schedule is so crazy, but I can always make time.
okay. Okay, and then, yeah, let me know the details on this Beamer, and I think we should get it. And do you know, I think they should absolutely get it. There's no question.
Yeah, I agree. I think for both of them, and why not? You know, they've got the time, and for 8 minutes at a spot,
Yeah,
that's nothing. I mean, what it can add to their life is amazing.
yeah.
Amazing. So anyway, I'll let you know what that like after I talk to her.
Okay, that would be great.
Okay.
That is
Take care.
awesome. That is awesome.
Love
And you
you
know what?
bunches.
But yeah, we should introduce it to maybe Betty too. But I'll talk to you later, girl. Have a great day.
Okay. Bye bye.